44 was fine, Vern. Maybe he was just a step to his left.
Well, let's call it 44 and a half. Just back to Jack Crawley. So you ask yourself, what are your options? For me, it's a stage where Hassan Amla used to nick off on that 4th, 5th stump line. And he altered it. The Hazeman.
It's well placed, and this could be key today. There's big pockets of this ground here at St. George's Park, so we could see a number of twos, maybe more than you would see at other venues like a Pearl or Durban. There he is, Vern, and you were in the background hysterically laughing.
I'm not sure where he gets all these outfits from, to be quite honest with you. Looks like a fishing hat that he had on this afternoon.
Yesterday we had an off day, right? And I didn't see Hazy once for the entire day. Now I know what he was doing, conceptualizing that masterclass in pitch curation and judgment of conditions. Anyways, back to the cricket. Just watch the pre-shows, guys, and get the perspective.
I'll tell you what, he's lost his job. Andrew Carter, that's the head groundsman here at St. George's.
Now for the left-hander, Simmons has got both deep fielders, leg side, deep mid-wicket and deep backward square.
Yeah, I'm not sure that I would have reverted to spin this early in the game, especially given that the two new ball bowlers have picked up 3 wickets early. The pressure is still on the batting side. You don't want to allow them back into the game. We've seen it so often. You allow a little partnership to form, all of a sudden they gain a bit of momentum, and then it's your bowlers that's under pressure.
Not a bad start from Simmons, 23 for 3. Adrian Carter would have been, I don't know how we would feel really about this. First of all, Hazy hammering the pitch. Hope he didn't do too much damage.
I've also scored a hat in the process, thanks to Hazy.
Yeah, I don't think the Sunrisers will be too thrilled at that, because Hazy was just telling the bowlers where to bowl and where the pitch does the most from, and the Capitals were probably watching that in the changing room and gone and executed it. They've started this game fantastically well, 23 for 3 from 5, as we look over the views of the coastline and the waves coming in.
Bosch for his third. Good fielding. The ground fielding's been good to start, maintaining the pressure. I think we have an Afghan on the mic today. We will hear from him soon. One of my favorite people in cricket. Make sure you're increasing the volume now, guys. This is about to be entertainment. There he is, fielding the ball. He's always in the action, Ramanullah Gurbaz. Ramas, are you hearing us?
Yeah. Hello. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. How are you doing? How has South Africa been treating you, brother?
Alhamdulillah. So far it's very good. Really enjoying my time here. Yeah, grateful. And nice country.
Tell me about some direct hit. Think he was home safely. Ramanullah, tell me about some places of interest that you visited in South Africa. Have you seen anything as yet?
So far, actually, I have planned to go some safari type and to see some animal. And because South Africa is very famous about animal, but so far I didn't see anything. I hope I see something in Cape Town after here. So yeah, so far I didn't go out of my hotel.
Come on, Ramers, you have a lion on your shirt. Is that your favorite animal?
I hope so, yeah. Animal, but so far I didn't see anything.
You bat like a lion sometimes.
You think so?
I think so.
Hey.
There's a big Afghan presence in this tournament.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, Ramers, there's a big Afghan presence in this tournament. Tell me about seeing your teammates, international teammates, on the other side when you're playing against them. How have you enjoyed that contest?
Very nice to play with them together and play against them. You know, that's the beauty of cricket. We see each other, all the cricketers everywhere. So yeah, in international cricket and also in franchise, sometimes together, sometimes against each other. It's always nice to be lovely boys. It's always nice to see them and be sometimes against them, sometimes with them. That's always an exciting moment.
Before you go, tell me your favorite thing about South Africa.
Favorite one.
Favorite part of
Start, but Sunrisers Eastern Cape finding themselves 27 for 3 after the power play.
Righto, the power play's done. 27 for 3. Just a matter of interest, Durban Supergiants in the last game played here at the end of the power play were 18 for 4. So they were also in trouble. Mutasami now into the attack. Now he's been picking up wickets. See if he has a little bit of turn out of this track. We think he might. G'day, Butch.
Hazy, good to see you. Hazy is a very good description of the view we have here as the sun sets over that western stand, beyond the band.
Markram's got to lead this ship a little bit now. He's got to get things back on track. He missed out initially, missed out a couple of first ballers. The boys have talked about that. Now he's got to make sure he plays nicely from here.
Yeah, they're going to have to work, aren't they? They're going to have to dig out the total here. Yeah, anywhere near 150, 160, they'll feel they're in the game, but it's going to be a workman-like way of getting there. One thing that Mutatami has to worry about.
So this partnership now really important. Now they've played really nice at the Sunrisers the last couple of games. They want to keep that rhythm going.
Be very, very used to bowling in the stiff breezes like this, playing there in Perth. And he utilised it absolutely beautifully with the new ball. Length was fantastic. Ethan Bosch backed him up beautifully at the other end as well. Great start from them. 30 for 3.
Yeah, I think he's a class act. He's got that nice high arm release. He'll be very good in that change room as well. He's a lovely guy, Jason Berendorf, so he'll be passing on some tips to some of the youngsters around the place. So he's a real good guy to come in right now for the Capitals. They need a few, of course.
5 for on Test match debut in Pakistan.
And that story was he wasn't expecting to play, was he? Was there an illness or an injury?
I just think there was an injury. I was doing the game actually, but it was a long time ago, Hazen. If he does try to entice the batters to go back over his head, then they've got to hit it into... I mean, it's so strong. I don't remember being at a cricket ground with the wind blowing this strongly.
That's turned a bit. It's gone nice and fine. Have to get confirmation that there was bat on it. I'm pretty sure there was. Yep, looks like runs it is. Good purchase.
Yeah, as I said, he spins them, gives it a real rip. Sometimes that means he'll drag the odd one down, but gets it in the business area, does challenge that outside edge, particularly of the left-handers. Rip it through the gates of the righties as well.
They've got to make sure they get a seriously good total, because this Capitals lineup, particularly the first two, Kabaz and Jacks, have got 53% of the runs, and they can belt it when they get going. Turn again. They've gone up with that one. Raiders pretty excited. No, he's not. Looking around Jacks as well. End of the over, 35 for 3.
Yeah, I'm just not sure that it's the sort of surface where, I mean, you might come out and chance your arm and get away with a few, but I'm not sure you're going to be smashing it with any sort of certainty. Look at that. Herman was, well, I'm not entirely sure where he was trying to hit it. He was almost hitting it towards mid-wicket, but he missed it by 1.5 feet.
It's the same track that was used a couple of days ago, 3 days ago now. It's a lot drier than it was then. Got a couple of cracks in it. And with this wind, it was actually under covers for all but about 3 overs yesterday with the rain that we had around the place in Kabaka yesterday. Hard down the ground, nice and straight. Might get benefit of that. Tag teamwork. A couple of the results.
Yeah, that wind would have dried anything up, wouldn't it? I mean, so you're absolutely right. The pitch, there are little hits in it as well, where the surface has crumbled. They're not huge, but the ball will grip on those.
Got that away, and that's very good work on the boundary line. That's terrific.
Yep, our man on the mic, Ramanullah Gurbaz. Ball was actually up there because of the strength of the wind, and he's over-pitched here.
But it's a howling wind. It's a howling wind. It must be around about 50 kilometers per hour at least, maybe 55 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a terrific delivery. Turned again. It's going to go for 4 and runs.
Well, I mean, given the position of strength that the Capitals are in, given that both right-hander and left-hander have nicked it straight to where a first slip might have been, Riley Rousseau might be looking around the field and thinking, well, where can we lose one of the protective fielders and attack a little bit more?
Brings Gurbaz into play again. Of course, he's normally a keeper. Ramanullah Gurbaz. He's enjoying a little bit of a run around at the moment. So he's got some heavy plaster on a couple of those fingers. Might be also limiting from the keeper role. But Verreynne's the man that does the job for the Pretoria Capitals. There's going to be a couple of guys, I'm sure at some stage throughout this game, with tested by the deliveries high, that hit high up in the air and get caught under